Alright, everybody, we are back. Um, and we're trying to do this Chrome Canyon thing. Let's see where we at. Like, actually, it's actually been a couple of days since I've actually done this, so I am a little bit off. Let's see, which one sounds less like a... Okay, this one sounds less like an actual side quest. So we're going to do that. So here we are. We're going to do this for about 30 minutes and just see how far we go. So, I mean, hopefully we will be able to get this all taken care of pretty quickly and stuff, so it won't waste up too much time. We're gonna go and hit my 30-minute mark. I don't even have my my clock. Well, I got it now, so we're gonna do that. It's a nice Saturday, lots of good stuff going on. Let's check our map. Let's see. I always like to just check the map, just make sure we're going where we're supposed to go. Really? Oh, okay, we're good. So we're just gonna fight our way through this and probably shoot people that are trying to shoot at us and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, like, I mean, it's a beautiful weekend. It's nice out. You know, a bunch of the country has been under snow. Ooh, this stuff's starting to hurt. We're gonna have to get ourselves a better shield somewhere while we're at it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful weather been going on, and so I'm enjoying it. Well, not beautiful like the snow. I guess that was the last thing I just said. But everybody's been tortured by a little bit of snow and ice and all that stuff. I mean, especially that stuff that happened down there in the South. I mean, people in Georgia and Alabama and stuff, they didn't have no clue what to do. And it's actually really funny because I spend a lot of time making fun of people that live here. Just for those who don't know, I live here in Oklahoma, and we'll get 6 inches of snow. Well, okay, I'm exaggerating it a little bit. We'll get 2 or 3 inches of snow, and they're like, let's just shut down everything. That's cool with me, obviously, because I mean that just means I don't have to go to work, I don't have to do stuff. And I think the approach that we take here is it's just better not to even get into the predicament in the first place. There are a lot of places that will just do stuff in advance. They'll say, well, we know this is coming, or it's a good chance that it's coming, and so we'll just go ahead and do like, hey, everybody's going to report late today, or you can use leave if you want to, or some places just say, non-essential personnel don't show up. So, just the people that make the whole thing work need to show up. So, and I think it's a good system. People, make fun of it. I know people from other parts of the country, from somebody from like Wisconsin or something. They're like, oh, well, I'm from Wisconsin. Like, this is nothing, and that's fine. I mean, so what? But when people say that about severe weather, I kind of want to laugh on, a little bit, because, I mean, just because, oh, that's a badass psycho. I mean, just because you're used to it, or you live in a part of a country where it's a little bit more commonplace, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're just that much safer from the whole thing. You get what I'm saying, though? They'll be like, oh, well, we're used to this stuff where, where I'm from, it snows all the time. But that doesn't make your car drive any better, or you're just, suddenly your vehicle magically can just withstand sliding around on some ice, and you can get where you need to go because of it. That's not how that works. And I just think that's hilarious when there's people coming out of nowhere. When people try to downplay that aspect of it. I mean, all that means, all it's saying, if you're from Wisconsin, is that you see it more than somebody else. Or, I'm not just saying Wisconsin, but, making fun of Wisconsin people is just the first state that comes to mind. Or New York, or wherever you're from, that gets a little bit more snow on a much more regular basis, and say what we do here. I mean, here in Oklahoma, our snow is a little different. Snow here is a little bit more, I don't know what to call it. We don't get that real, powdered, nice snow that you see, like people in Colorado might be a little more used to. Blizzards are rare. We're not usually getting that kind of weather. Man, these guys are really working me. Let's see. Did I not put my... I don't think I'm spec'd the way I want to be. I'm about to go down. we don't. I mean, we get snow, but it's usually snow that much more friendly variety, and it's ah, damn, I gotta reload. It's more the wet snow, or we just skip snow altogether and we get ice. Everything just gets really icy, and that to me is a little more annoying than snow. But still, people are just like, oh, well, you know, I'm from here, so that means that I can deal with this a lot better. And yeah, you probably can deal with it a lot better, but that doesn't make you just suddenly immune to the problems that come up when we have that kind of weather. And that's really the, yeah, I definitely got to get me a better shield, and I definitely got to get me some better guns, because this is kind of a disaster. Which one's about to die? Okay, this gun seems like it's doing the most damage, so we're going to stick with this one. And we're just going to... Because I bet these guns are doing... Well, I mean... It doesn't do that much more damage than what I'm doing. Huh. Anyway. Well, we'll just figure it out. So, we'll just work it out. But yes, that's my rant, you know, going off about stupid weather and stuff like that around here. But it sucks for the people down there down south. I understand your pain. It's not fun. I mean, we get the weather around here all the time. You know, I mean, we get, you know, winter weather is not a new condition for anybody around here, but it ain't fun to deal with. It's very inconvenient. We always ask, you know, the question, like, would you rather deal with hot weather or really cold weather? And yes, it sucks to be burning up all hot and stuff, but on the flip side, there's just so much more inconveniences that cold weather provides. You know, stuff stops working. You know, you might not be able to, you know, you got to warm up your car. You got frost on it. You got to, you know, warm things up and all that stuff. You know, that stuff's just not, yeah, that stuff is, I mean, some of this stuff isn't as good. And well, we'll just keep fighting. This gun's doing plenty of damage. I'm over here trying to be fancy and switch weapons a whole bunch, and it's not. Oh, damn. Don't tell me I fell into a spot I can't get out of. That would be very annoying. Oh, that hurt. I felt that. These enemies are just coming out of nowhere. I don't know where the hell these guys are coming at. I'm over here just running, and I'm just getting shot by stuff. It's an incendiary SMG. You know what? I'm just going to pick it up because it's incendiary, and it's an SMG, and it does more damage than my cool explosive one that I have. There we go. There we go. Feel it. But yes, so I'm over here complaining randomly about weather and all that good stuff. But other than that, I mean, things are pretty good. I mean, life is rolling. We're just, like I said, we're just getting by, and not a lot of stuff. I talked about my epic sports rant the other day, and I was pretty upset. You know, just sports talk in general. I mean, I get worked up about some of the dumbest things out there. You know, people ask me why all the time I wear headphones and stuff, and I say, man, I wear headphones all the time because I want to tune out everybody. You know, I feel like 90% of what people say is really stupid. Hell, 90% of what I say is really stupid. And so I'm not, you know, like I'm not including myself in that whole thing. But you know, I just, you know, sometimes it's just better just to tune it out. It kind of reminds me of that commercial. I don't know. I think it's the Beats Dre commercial or whatever it is for the headphones. And I like that commercial with Colin Kaepernick. You know, he's just on the bus and everybody's like, "Oh man, you suck!" Oh, you know, like crap that I'm pretty sure all famous people hear, because not everybody likes you for as popular as you are. You know, people either love you or love to hate you. And wow, that's a much better grenade. I'm gonna use that. And yeah, people. You know, people are always going to hate. People are always going to have something to say about something. And so, you know what the best thing to do sometimes is just to tune that stuff out and not let it get to you. Even though I say that, and I'm always guilty of letting people get to me a little bit. So, let's see. I wish I could phase lock and switch guns. We need to get a better sniper. I think that's what we're gonna really look for. I mean, I got some good guns that'll get me by as far as my SMG game, which is what I'm really putting my siren around. But we're gonna try to work ourselves into. I think I'm also going the right way for the other mission. Whoever just getting canned skag meat. Trying to look around to make sure I'm not skipping anything. See, there's stuff up there too, but I guess that's the way I'm headed, so let's just keep going. There's not an area of effect. Oh, you hurt, man? Yeah, we'll get that. That'll give us an extra slot, but we're not going to do it. We won't do it this episode, so let's actually let's just get back to this. Yeah, anyway, oh, what was I even talking about? Yeah, I love that Colin Kaepernick commercial because he just puts the headphones on. He just starts tuning people out. He's just kind of like, all right, these people are saying some stupid stuff. Who cares what people think about me? And you almost got to, I mean, that's almost like how you have to really look at it is, you know, people are going to have their opinions on what's going on and or whatever. And, you know, and at the end of the day, you know, you make a choice of whether or not you actually want to listen to it. As I've had that quote, like, if you don't like the show, you know, change the channel. And man, yeah. So that's that in a nutshell. I mean, you know, it's pretty cut and dry. Yeah, just like don't like the show, change the channel. You know, you don't have to listen, and you know, it's just like my channel. You know, I mean, here, you know, I appreciate the people that do come over here and watch my stuff and enjoy the things I'm saying. You know, I always greatly appreciate people that, you know, give me some, you know, give me business and stuff like that. Or business like I'm making money, but just, you know, taking time to, you know, look at what I got. And, you know, there's gonna be stuff that people like, things that people don't like. I think that's just what happens when you put yourself out there a little bit, and life goes on. But you know, I work, I do stuff, and it's just amazing how, you know, age is no limitation to maturities and immaturities of people. You know, people are always going to find a way to be immature and do stuff and gossip or think about, you know, not think about the things that they're saying, and you know, that stuff's. Are you effing kidding me? Did I really just jump into another spot I can't get to? Y'all saw that. I tried. Now I gotta run all the way back around. Oh, that was that SMG I was looking for. That wasn't that better than what I have. Anyway, so we're gonna just run back over here. Yeah, it's a hard knock life. Being an adult's an overrated experience. I say that, and I'm only 26 years old, and act like I've been, you know, been everywhere, and I haven't been everywhere, but I mean, there are days I sure as hell feel like I have. You know, just having to listen to and deal with some of the stuff I deal with. I wonder if there's more than 10 cans of skag meat, and I don't have to go that direction. I just saw like a whole bunch of them. I don't know. Let's see. We'll just work these guys. Whoa. Where the hell you come from? Bandit Raider. Get these criticals. Yeah, we gotta definitely get my snipe game back on, because y'all saw me earlier in the series. I was hitting people. Proximity mine. Do I want that? It's a flame one. I like mine. We'll stick with what we got. I mean, it was a blue. You know what? Let's just pick it up because we got the backpack space for it. You never know when it'll become useful. Alright. That's probably where I have to go eventually at some point next, but that's not where I'm going to go. We're going to try to get the rest of this meat real quick. I know it didn't sound right, but yeah, let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll worry about the rest of it. Now, I tried to do a run and jump right here, and I completely failed. They like denied it to me like I wasn't meant to do that. Okay, so we got canned meat here. Let's see where else camp meat's gonna be. I see one there. I wonder if they want me to jump off this. Oh, don't fall off, okay, I'm not trying to run off. There we go. Dang, got a little bit of platforming action up on here. Oh, that's the repair kit. Huh. Well, we've just indirectly took care of that. So, hey, let's turn that in. At least we can... Or is anything up here? I think it all takes you to the same spot. Well, hell, since we did that, we can go ahead and turn that in and get ourselves an extra few slots to take, take with us. Hell yeah, there we go. Storage deck. Nice. Alright. They want me to kill Chrome, but I'm trying to finish this stuff. Tell me where the rest of the meat is. Sure. It's amazing how people think like Claptrap is like really super annoying in this game. The rest of it's probably back down here underneath us. Just trying to look around and see. I don't want to really spend too much time sitting here searching for these items because I know it's not the most interesting thing to be doing in this game. But according to this, that's where it's at. So when I say I really want to get this knocked out and taken care of, I actually mean it. You know, I'm a big completionist when it comes to these side quests. So, and it does not look like what we were looking for is over here because now we're backtracking. We're going back in the opposite direction. It's all good though. Let's just work our way back over here. Oh. Well, they got me with that. I'm over here thinking that that would have been one of them. Nothing over here. Nope. Alrighty, so we're just gonna go back on and roll up on. Yeah, this is not fun. My goodness. Some of these like exercise things that they come out with are just ridiculous. Like they just don't look right when they're being used. I mean, I know everybody knows about the shake weight when that came out, and you're just kind of like the first one. You're just kind of like, really? Had like the girls in the commercial, and they're like using it, and if I ever do got a little chuckle at it, they're like, ha ha ha, like hey, I found a can. So now my map will probably refresh. How did I not figure that out the first time? I'm pretty sure it's all along the path because we can't go anywhere else from where we were just coming from. So, but yeah, the shake weight was just ridiculous. I thought that it's one of those things like when you watch them using it and they do the commercial and you're kind of like, okay, you guys know better than that. Like y'all know better than that to make something like that. And my theory is one day they had the shake weight. Oh damn! Up. Let me just. You know what? Why did I not see that coming? I remember seeing the first shake weight for men commercial, and the commercial was so cheesy. And my theory behind that commercial is I think there was enough people that complained about that original shake weight commercial and thought like, oh my gosh, it's being very misogynistic or whatever you want to call it, that they decided like, yo, well, it's not just for you guys, and so they made a bigger shake weight and it's just for men, and they got the dudes like he's over there shaking it really hard and like, oh come on, like you can do it for for two more minutes, and he's like, oh, like at the very end, and I was just like, okay, really? It was just the presentation of it, and I am pretty certain that that was just in response to somebody who complained about the original shake weight commercial, because that's what we do when people are always outraged about something. I watch the local news, like the evening local news here. One of our networks, they have these two ladies that do It's the same two ladies each time, and sometimes I don't like watching them because like, you know, they'll pick a current topic out there, and I mean, obviously it's all about like the. Am I really at SMG ammo? Shoot. Well, thank God for elemental powers, because I'm over here having to just burn these people the old-fashioned way, because I'd have no stuff. Anyway, let's just pick up bullets, but I gotta kill these dudes first. There we go. I might as well use my fire one. Do I have a fire artifact? Yeah, yeah, we'll go that. Yeah, let's get some SMG bullets. Yeah, I see a chest. But those girls, I mean, they're nice to listen to, but you know, the opinion polls, and I understand it's all like an opinion poll, but you know, I'm one of them people. I guess maybe I'm just very liberal with my thinking, and that's not. I can't use that. Can I look at the other one? Ooh, a better shield. That's a hell of a better shield. I'll equip it just because. I don't care what it. And that one has even better capacity, and that's a. You know what? I'm full. Oh my gosh. Well, press because I got like a million explosive stickies. I have 2 of those. No. Okay. I don't even know which one I was using. Oh, well, we can use that. Thought that stuff automatically equipped. What was the one I was using? We'll use that. I have 2 of the same thing, so let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And we actually got a couple of pretty good. Let's see. We got that revolver still, but I'm not really. Oh, we got that rocket launcher. The old Urban Thumper still is a pretty good gun. I think I'm a. Well, you know what? Our gun game is actually pretty good right now. I'm not gonna. The Benevolent Thumper. Yeah, some of this stuff can go. Alrighty, let's see. We got a repeater. I mean, it doesn't do an amazing amount of damage, but I just want to have a variety of weapons. And we're out here with just SMGs and okay, so we're yeah. I think we're good. Yeah, over here hearing my thought process. We're doing pretty good in time right now. I think we got about another 7 or 8 minutes until we hit 30 minutes or so. So we should be able to at least clean this up. We're almost done with this mission. I think these are the last meats that we get to pick up. I just saw one. What was it? Yeah, so this one's ready to turn in. So now we have to run all the way back. So yeah, this is going to pretty much require me running all the way back to where I just came from. So we're just gonna turn this in, and then we'll call it a day, or we'll call it an episode, I should say, and then we'll pick it up again. But yeah, I'm about to enjoy me a nice afternoon, tons of good like food and barbecue and that kind of thing. That's my day. But yeah, I went way off subject. I forgot to tell you a little bit about my that opinion poll. Like, I'm gonna say this, and then I'll you know, cut it off because I'll be done by the time we get there. But yeah, we have. I mean, those ladies are so. I mean, I don't know. Again, I think it really has a lot with just like my liberal thinking about stuff. Like, I don't really like a lot of things don't really bother me. Like, I'm a big like, you know, let people do what they feel like makes them happy, because who are we to really determine like what's right or wrong for other people? I mean, there is, to an extent, things that are, that, I mean, I think people can mutually agree that's not good, like, like shooting people, like what I'm doing right now in this game. I mean, I don't think anybody's like, oh yeah, we should go out there and murder everybody or steal stuff, things of that sort. Oh, they were not going to let this be easy. They're going to have me fight all the way back. But yeah, so I mean, stuff like that. But there was a story where I think it was, and they haven't came up with it. They haven't talked about it yet on the show, but I guarantee I'll already know what it means when it gets there. But there was like a Girl Scout that actually sold like 117 boxes of cookies or whatever it was like that, and she did it by standing in front of like a medical marijuana dispensary place out in California. And a lot of people are like, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, the boy Girl Scouts are just like, well, it's up to the parents to decide, where the kids go and sell their stuff. I mean, that's their business. And this thing kind of turned into an issue. And people, there's always that underlying set of people that's like, that's just so wrong that they would have her over here doing this kind of stuff. And, they shouldn't, I mean, but like, okay, the girl's not selling marijuana, and we're talking about a medical marijuana dispensary out in California where people who actually have real issues that go there to get it, for whatever it is that they need. They're just there. She stood out there, and it's kind of funny, it's one of those spots that, like lots of people will be coming through and through, and you're making money, and she was able to make her sales. It's not like the girl's up in there trying to like trade Girl Scout cookies for weed and smoking it and that kind of thing. I mean, if you're on this just topic of people shouldn't smoke weed or anything like that, it shouldn't even be about that kind of. It shouldn't even be that big a deal. Like really, she's not out there selling it to drug lords, and crime syndicates. It's all a pretty legal operation and all this kind of stuff. But there's going to be those groups. I think there's going to be those parents. Or like people like on this news channel that I already can expect to be like, well, I just don't think that, you shouldn't just have your kids around this kind of stuff because it means that they're just gonna, like, a girl selling some Girl Scout cookies to somebody out of a medical marijuana dispensary does not mean that that girl's just gonna suddenly pick up and start being a chronic smoker. It just, I think we read way too into things these days, and it becomes they're like, it's like shame on her parents. I'm just walking around shooting people. Shame on them. Why are they going to do such a thing? And blah, 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 blah. And I just want to tell people, just leave it alone. I said, the girl's not doing nothing wrong. That girl is just trying to make make her money for her Girl Scouts. And shoot, like, I mean, it's no different than me picking the busy spot that's around here and standing outside of it, the place in question just happens to sell marijuana. But I don't think that it makes it any worse. Let's see. Wow, so that's expensive. Okay. Just wait. Let's go back to Crazy Earl and turn this in. That's just, I mean, of course that's just me. I've never really seen I thought that was just kind of a funny story that it turned into a discussion topic, and we have to really debate whether or not, like, this girl is doing the right thing or whatever like that. And I'm just kind of like, well, I mean, what is she actually doing wrong? Like, she's not doing anything wrong. Like I said, she's just trying to find people to buy her stuff. It's no difference than standing in front of McDonald's or going to a hospital or going to wherever, But I mean, weed is so controversial, still. So I mean, it's 2013. I'm kind of surprised it's still kind of it's controversial a topic. I mean, people say it and it's almost taboo, and people out here, drinking alcohol and killing people every day. You don't got an outrage of people that are out here trying to ban that stuff. I mean, I guess you got like mad and that things, but I mean, that's just people against drunk driving. They're not saying let's do prohibition all over again. Yeah, there we go. So there we go. We are at the next mission piece. We're gonna kill Crom, get the vault, piece. It looks like we're getting pretty close to towards the end of the game, from my understanding. So this ought to be pretty exciting. I don't even think we ain't even made it to like real like super New Haven disaster stuff. So I think we're about to get into the meat of Borderlands and all that. And I don't know. I'm still frustrated about that discussion topic. I mean, I'm not frustrated, but I just, again, but I sit there and say that, and, at the end of the day, that's what it is. It's an opinion poll, and that's what it's all about. People, having their opinion. I have my opinion on the issue, and that's what you just heard me say. I don't think she's really doing anything wrong. She's just making money for her thing, Sell it at McDonald's, as long as you're not, you're not doing nothing illegal, like, it's fine. But I mean, I think it's just because, hey, we got a kid here, and she's over here selling it to, these people. Like, what are we doing? So, I wouldn't care. I tell her like she was like, Daddy, like, I need to find a place to do that. I'm like, well, I know, and go over there. We was standing out there all day. So, speaking of Girl Scout cookies, I surely did buy me a whole bunch of Samoas. Girl came, knocked on my door. Mom, like, it's like, you can't tell these girls no. They're so cute, and they come out. They're all like young, got their little stuff, all that energy. So, you gotta support the kids. So, I mean, you're heartless if you don't at least buy a box of Girl Scout cookies for like $3. You can scrap up $3. That's probably sitting inside your couch. But anyway, I'm ready to go get me some lunch and chill out and stuff. And so I'm gonna wrap up this video, and hopefully I'll get another episode. So hopefully the mic issues are all changed, a little bit better and stuff. So, well, I know it's better. So I think you'll definitely enjoy this video a whole lot better. But until next time, people, we'll pick up, we'll kill Crom, get the vault piece, and go on with the main mission. We got us a little bit of experience, so a little bit extra experience here. Got me a chance to rant about some random stuff, and so we'll be good to go going next time. So until next time, everybody, you take care, and I'll catch you later.